More central than God's willingness to listen to our prayers is this idea that our God is a holy God. He is totally and wholly a separate kind of being from us. He is like us in many ways, but he is unlike us in so many different kinds of ways. You see, we are like him in that we are made in his image, and so humanity reflects the nature and character of God. But in so many other ways, again, he is very much separate from us. For example, our God is Trinitarian. He is three beings in one person. And as much as we might want to be three beings in one person that could definitely coexist at the same time and help us out with all of the kids, that's not who we are. Humans are one being, one person. Or another example would be in 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 16. It tells us that God dwells in unapproachable light. You and I, we dwell in homes, apartments, and condos, right? So what does this mean for us? Well, it means that God, in his holiness, he cannot tolerate sin, as he is a pure being who dwells in unapproachable light. So in the Old Testament, when God chooses the Israelites to be his people, he gives to them a sacrificial system that allows him to dwell with his people. The people would make animal sacrifices that would represent their sins and their brokenness and offer it to God on an altar as atonement or payment for their sins. And this bloody, messy sacrificial system was meant to show the Israelites the depth of their sin and the depth of their unrighteousness. But it was also designed to be inadequate in the sense that it was perpetual. How long would the people of Israel keep messing up and keep sinning, and how long would they have to continue to offer sacrifices on the altar year after year after year after decade after decade after century after century? Was this system going to go on forever? See, it was meant also to create a longing for a deeper and better kind of rescue. And that's what God does. In his holiness, he sends his son, Jesus Christ, to die for us on a cross. And Jesus' life on the cross would become the final payment for our sins. And so if we would put our faith in him, then Jesus' sacrifice covers us for our sins, past, present, and future.